Hello everybody, welcome back by a new video. And today it's time to talk about the low pressure sodium situation. And I think we should do that with a low pressure sodium fixture that's actually warming up. So let's turn it on. So some people might know that low pressure sodium has been out of production for almost 2.5 years now. Which actually isn't that long. Mercury vapor has been out of production for way longer, but I don't know how, but there's a bit of a problem with low pressure sodium being out of production now, because there are a lot of cities and towns in the Netherlands and also in England and Belgium, which still have a lot of good low pressure sodium fixtures. I mean, there are the low pressure sodium fixtures were still being made 10 years ago, so the expected life of a fixture is like 20-25 years. So those fixtures aren't even halfway their lifespan yet. But because those low pressure sodium bulbs have been out of production, they are getting extremely hard to buy and they are getting very expensive as well. Which I know that they took low pressure sodium bulbs out of production because everything has to be switched out to LED and that is better for the environment, but I doubt how good it is for the environment to throw away like very new fixtures which could have been used for way and way longer. Because the process of recycling fixtures isn't the most clean process too, and yeah, it's just kind of weird, and also something that is quite dangerous about it in my opinion is the fact that a lot of streets, which I mean there are still a lot of streets that just have been lit by low pressure sodium for years, and all those lights are getting dark, and because I mean they'll burn out after 5 years or something, and that's something that has been quite dangerous because there are actually like quite a lot of streets that are just completely dark because they don't have low pressure sodium bulbs anymore, or they are extremely expensive because low pressure sodium bulbs are like above €100 now. And yes, whole streets have been dark because of that, which also isn't very safe because I mean there's a reason why they place street lights, and it's kind of stupid that it's been going so fast with low pressure sodium. That's also a important thing for collectors, because if you still want to save up on low pressure sodium bulbs, I guess now is the chance to still get like ones that work with replacement projects, and I definitely recommend saving some of those so you have a bit of spare bulbs for later, because they will probably get more and more expensive. Something that really sucks thinking about is the fact that most of the low pressure sodium bulbs will be burned out in a few years and there will be absolutely no low pressure sodium left, which I mean that thought really sucks. But yeah, that's why I just recommend to collectors save low pressure sodium bulbs, save low pressure sodium fixtures. I mean, they will get there in a really fast pace. I've recently been saving a lot of working low pressure sodium bulbs from work too. Because I mean, I have the space to have quite a lot of low pressure sodium bulbs in store, and also for other collectors, if they run out of their low pressure sodium, then I can just give them some of mine. That's the way how I am trying to save low pressure sodium, which is something that again should happen. Other collectors should do that too, in my opinion. There are still some cities as well that still have some low pressure sodium in stock, and I mean, but yeah, even then they'll probably be out of stock very soon, because I don't know. There have been like a lot of fixtures that burned out recently, especially in the city where I live, and the city where I live doesn't have any low pressure sodium in stock anymore, so that will be probably without low pressure sodium in a few years, which is just quite sad. And again, I think it's quite stupid that I mean, I get they want to do things for the environment, and I'm not someone that like does nothing for the environment and still doesn't believe it. I mean, I actually do quite a lot of environment, and I mean, the whole house is pretty much LED except for the collection that I have, of course. But yeah, still, I don't think it should. I mean, still, I get that they wanted low pressure sodium out of production because it's still a bulb that has like a that really has a bad CRI and stuff. But yeah, it's just dangerous that they took it out of production so fast and pretty much like did it at the cost of the safety of some people. Because I could imagine people feeling unsafe if all the streetlights were burned out in their streets, and also it takes very long to actually receive LED lights. I know that Philips the production, like if you order a Philips LED fixture, it could take several months before you actually get it. So yeah, that's also a problem that of course doesn't help the entire situation. But yeah, that's pretty much all I had to say about the low pressure sodium situation. I wonder how you collectors look at the situation and what you do to save low pressure sodium. And yeah, please let me know in the comments. And thanks for watching. Have a nice day and see you in the next video.